Hi, do you remember me? I am Charles Wilkins, and I married that kind of little girl, and her name is Yuri. She's grown up a little bit more. Now you can see what she looks like. She has a very nice smile. Don't worry, she's very nice. We had quite a few children. Let me introduce you real quick. Our first child is named Clarissa, and I think you have met her. And then Yuri Harriet, and then Charles Albert, and Heber Christopher, and twins, Nephi and Eli. And Eli died that same day he was born, so they were twins. We will miss our little Eli. We'll see him again. Then Jesse Lester, Charlotte Ann, William Henry, Mary Jane, Reuben, there, Andrew, Stephen Job, Lydia Louise, and Nettie Luella. Oh, she's so cute. That is our family. Yeah, we had a lot of kids, don't we? We did pretty well. And we lived in Utah, and we decided, we wanted the rest of my family to come, like my parents. And so my father and sister decided to come. And my mom wanted to come. There's not enough money, and sometimes you just kind of wait for a little bit, and the rest of the family. So anyway, my dad and my sister decided to come, and they got on the ship to come to America. And my sister's name is Elizabeth, and my father's name is Charles too. And they got on the ship and left to come to America. Except my dad got kind of sick on the ship, and Elizabeth took care of him as best she could, and the other people on the ship helped us out. But just 2 weeks before they got to New York in America, my dad died, and he died at sea. And when you die at sea, got sick and he died, they wrap you up in a blanket. You up really good in a blanket, and they put you over the side of the ship into the water, and you are buried in the water. That's what happens when you die at sea. And we were, so sad that happened, that he didn't make it to America. We wanted to come to Utah, but my sister made it. Elizabeth made it, and she made it all the way across the plains to Utah, and she came over to be with us, and we're like, yay, you made it. And I wrote to my mother, we wrote a letter, and I said, and as I said, I once more take the pleasure of writing a few lines, hoping it will find you as well as can be expected. And she was clear back in England. And she said, I wish I had come with Elizabeth and with Father to take care of Elizabeth so Father didn't die, or even if he had died, I wouldn't have been able to help. And she said, if I know how things would have turned out, I would have just come with them. Sometimes you just can't do it that way. But I wrote her and said, I believe Dad would still be alive, but he worked so hard as a blacksmith. He worked really hard at his job, and it just wore him out. So I don't think it could be helped. If he'd come when he was younger, it'd be better. But, dear Mother, I wish you could come to the valley this season. I don't know if the immigration will be safe, but the prophet will know. But, if the individual knows our Mormonism is true, and you have to ask yourself, I put myself to that question, and I believe it's true, and we should come as soon as we're able. And I sent that letter off to my mother, and I hope she can come to America. And Elizabeth also wrote to her, and she said, Mother, you will want to bring some nails, a hammer, and string. Don't forget, and keep your eyes wide open. That means so nobody can steal your stuff. just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And so, and we eventually, we got my mother over to America, and she did all right. And oh, we were glad to have her over here. Yay, we got Grandma here. And I built for my family a great big house in South Cottonwood. And that's what it looks like. Kind of nice, huh? And in that house we had a nice big stove, and Yuri loved that stove. Boy, that made cooking for all those kids and our other family and everybody pretty easy. It was nice to have, and we always kept enough food storage. We kept enough wheat to last to next year when we had wheat. When you harvest, you know, so we kept enough in the house, because it just kind of helps when you have that many kids. You want to be able to take care of them, right? That's right.